Welcome lads! In today's video I'm going to show you a game of FIFA I played a few days ago and ask the question, is there scripting in FIFA and how bad is it really? Handicapping, however you want to say it. Before we get started though, make sure you smash that like button. But without further ado, I'm going to show you the team I used and then we'll jump into the game. Anyways, that's the team I used with the likes of Bale, Suarez, Ribery, Iniesta, Modric, Schweinsteiger. If you saw my new squad video that came out yesterday, I think, you'll see a lot of those players. It's my A team. So I had a pretty good team. But without further ado, let's jump into it. So the game's about to start, and I saw right from the off he had 87 rating, but there's the team. Team of the season Ronaldo, team of the season Ramos, team of the season Kroos, informed Spades, informed Bale, Modric, informed Carvajal. Casillas is like the 1 week link. The ultimate Real Madrid team. So going into this, I'm thinking, holy shit, he's got the name The Master, who knows what's that all about. I'm like, oh my god, my team's good, but against this team, how am I going to contain team of the season Ronaldo and Bale? I mean, I can barely contain regular Bale. Like, this informed Bale, I've heard amazing things about him, and frankly, as you'll see later on, there just really wasn't much from them. I mean, I'm not saying I'm good. I don't think I'm good. I think I'm pretty crap. I get insanely lucky most of the time. But the question I want to answer really by the end of this video is there scripting? Like, I have long thought that FIFA is a fun game to play, not gonna lie, very fun, but I never really thought that there was much skill involved. Great little shot there by Alaba. Alaba was on another level in this game. You'll see what he gets up to. I mean, he just wanted to score. Anyways, I've never really thought that there was skill in this game. And I mean, I kept stealing it. And then I started thinking, is there skill? Because this guy kept making silly mistakes. Like, I'm right from the off, like, I'm on it. But I'm thinking, still thinking, like, once he gets the ball with Ronaldo, like, I have the idea that maybe I'm wrong. I might be completely wrong on this. That if you have great players, you can win games. Like, it can really, definitely have you have amazing players like Ronaldo and Bale. The skill level can get, kind of goes out the window almost. And he just didn't really have any sort of like skill. Like, as long as like you didn't let him just go through, like, you could easily stop him. And look at Alaba. This is what I'm talking about. See this little ball move by Alaba? He keeps going. He's just running. I don't know where Ribery is, but he just keeps going. And the guy just can't defend him. And he gets kind of lucky here with team of the season Ramos sticking out his leg. Anyway, back to the point though. You know, the game will be going on while I'm talking. And I might start talking about what happened. But, you know, you have team of the season Ronaldo. I honestly believe that if I had Ronaldo, I don't think I would lose, because my record when I have Bale on the field is insanely good. And Ronaldo can only be better because he is a better card. Like, I would say Robin's a better card, but I don't think he's a better player. Now, Ronaldo, he is a better player. Not only is he a better card, like, I'd way rather have Ronaldo than Messi because of the physicalness. But this guy just was not on it. I don't know. I don't know if it's that his team is too good and the game is handicapping. That's the only thing I can think of, because it can't come down to skill. That can't be it. I'm sorry. Like, you have to be pretty much winning every game with this team. And I just kept pressing there. And eventually Luis Suarez, I mean, ooh, look at that. Luis Suarez. That's just regular Luis Suarez to boot. And he just completely bossed it. And as you can see from the highlights so far, I mean, I have just been completely on top. And frankly, I don't understand. The only thing I can think of is that there is scripting in this game. That it isn't something that you have in your head. That, you know, that's normally been the argument, or EA's argument. Now, I know for a fact that Madden, American football game from EA, they have admitted that there's handicapping a long time ago. So who's to say, you know, it's the same company. And I just kept pressing, and, you know, he got kind of lucky there. Good little movement by Suarez. But back to this scripting thing. Now, does scripting, well, at what point does your team have to be so superior that scripting takes place? Is there scripting? Like, it would just be great if there was like a definite answer. I know, yeah, you're given an answer, but you know, you play a game of FIFA and sometimes, you know, you ever go on like runs where you're like unbeatable? Like everything is rolling your way. Like you go on like a 7-game run where you just can't do anything wrong. The game feels smooth. And then you'll play a game and, you know, you're doing the same things and everything seems so sluggish. You know, your players aren't making runs. Things are just not working out for you. And that's what I'm talking about with this scripting and handicapping. This happens. I mean, I don't know, is it all psychological? That's the other question, is it all psychological? I don't know. I mean, I'd love to know, you know, they want to make it fair. They want to make it, I mean, I guess the argument is that a team like I'm coming up against, I mean, really, he should win every game. And there's an argument there that just because you have amazing players shouldn't make you win every game if you don't have some sort of skill. So the question is, having amazing players, does it make you a better player? I personally believe having better players, I mean, not that my players are amazing or anything, they're nothing special, there's just some good regular cards in there, you know, like the likes of Bale and, not Neymar, Ribery. I don't like Neymar, I think he's too weak. Anyways, so that's my point on that. How much does your card weight carry to your skill level? That is the question. That is the fundamental question of this whole video. And hopefully I'm gonna give my answers to it at the end of this video. And you know, as you can see, I mean, I am just completely dominating him. And Schweinsteiger gets in here and he's, oh, great goal by Schweini right there. An absolute peach of a goal, lads. I mean, oh, and it's 2-0 and he hasn't pressured me. And when I was playing this game, honestly, I was thinking that this is funny. There is something weird going on here. Because I don't care how bad you are, seriously, Ronaldo should really, the way this game is played, when the likes of Doumbia and Aubameyang can just sprint through your whole team, Ronaldo, 99 rated Ronaldo, on 10 chem, it's not like Bale who wasn't on 10 chem, I probably would have just gone for the regular Bale in that formation, honestly. I don't quite understand what he was doing there. Anyways, you know, I have so much trouble against the likes of Sturridge. I can't handle Sturridge. Sturridge is a player that I just cannot handle. I mean, he isn't the quickest out there, but he has something about him. No, Doumbia, I did have trouble with Doumbia for a while, but I seem to be able to combat Doumbia. But not Suarez, Sturridge. Oh my days, I've had trouble with Sturridge. And you can see the possession stats on the screen right now. I mean, just absolutely destroying him. And he just kept, you know, playing with Ronaldo. And the thing is with that card, if that card is really as good as the stats say it is, and there isn't some hooky-dory going on, you should not really lose with that card, honestly. Unless, like, you don't know what buttons to push. Like, but this guy didn't seem to be that bad. Honestly, I felt that, I don't know, I see, like that, right there. A player of Bale's quality should not have just let that happen. Really, it shouldn't have. And look, I mean, Alaba was just on another level tonight. I mean, he got an assist. I think he got the first goal, he got an assist. But his runs were on another level. Like, seriously, I love Alaba. I love this team, honestly. Oh, God. Not his team was amazing, but back to this whole scripting thing. It's half time, and right before half time, I'm going to tell you right here, right now, that I am a believer in scripting. And I'm also starting to believe that this game might take more skill, and if there isn't scripting, then this game takes more skill than people are believing to it. So, at half time, I'm a believer that scripting is real, because look at those stats. You have first in form Bale, second in form Benzema, and you can't get a shot on target. Are you kidding me? And I'm playing with a decent team, and I'm an okay player. But the facts are, I ain't pro or anything of that nature. Like, this should be a lot. He should have scored. He should have had a few shots on target. I mean, for fuck's sake, you got Ronaldo. Just crack it from 30 yards out. Like, that's my point. You have a team that good, and that's the result. I mean, that's why I'm the believer in scripting. And he brought on James Rodriguez. I don't know if it was an inform for Isco. I guess it's the same rated card, you know? So my second point is, now we've established that I believe in scripting, does there get to a point? Because I've noticed when I play with my better team, I do better. Now, is that because I think I can do better? I sometimes get into this thing with Bale. He did start playing a bit better in the second half, where I think he can do anything, and I stop passing the ball. I mean, I just get it with Bale and I just run, because he's done so many amazing things for me, and he does have that in his locker. But that's the thing, you know, is this all psychological? And I've established that I don't think it's psychological. I believe there is something in the code of this game that is preventing it. And I believe when you get these top Team of the Year informed cards, seems less this year than other years, honestly, that they're really not, they are going to downgrade your team. Handicapping is real. And this whole bronze benching crap that people do, you know, you go to an online game and right before the team comes up, oh, they're 79 rated and they got the likes of Neymar and Suarez on their team, and then you look at their sub bench and they got, I don't know, Hal Babby or some other bronze player. So does that have some sort of contributing factor? But the point back to, is there a point where your team is too good, that it's overkill, and the game has decided that your team is too good, and they're going to start make them play worse than they really should be? I mean, Team of the Season Ronaldo with his stats should be scoring goals for fun. And this free kick was absolutely, oh my days, that would have been such a nice goal. He sticks a guy on the line, oh my days, son. And I can't remember Alder having 5 saves, but okay, I think he's had like 1. Anyway, I just kept going through here. Oh my days. So, can a team get too good? And that is something I am a strong believer in. A team can get too good. There is no point playing with a team this good, because I think that was Alaba. Yeah, told you Alaba tried to score goals. Playing with a team this good, and I've noticed this a lot. When I come up against like a team full of blue cards, now, I'm not saying, see, that's my point to this game about skill, because sometimes you come up against a full legend team and they're just complete dirt hole. You know, you started playing a bit better in the second half, they're complete dirt hole and you just annihilate them. And sometimes you play against maybe not a full legend team, but a team full of good legends, and you just get annihilated. You just can't handle them. And some of these legends, I mean, you just cannot handle them. And all he seemed to be able to do on these corners was play it into Team of the Year Ronaldo, and it was just the end of it, really. I mean, he got kind of lucky. You know, he's trying to mug me off. But, you know, at this point, honestly, in this game, and he did score there, that I was, like, thinking that this would be a great video to make, and started thinking of things to talk about, and started, like, you know, pondering this. So I kind of, my skill level, not my skill level, but my concentration level kind of went down, and that's kind of why he kind of got back into it, honestly. You know, I'm not a great player. Maybe he stepped his game up a bit, but the fact of the matter was, it was a corner goal. So you're not, you know, you got Team of the Season Ronaldo. You want to be scoring a bit better goal than a corner goal, and that was more foul than you should really even be talking about. So we've established that a team can be too good. Now, does having an amazing team make you a better player? Obviously it should. I mean, come on. You know, for the players that have 20 pace, you're not going to be as good, definitely not an ultimate team. So how much does having amazing players make you better? I'm in the assumption that there gets to a point where having amazing players does get you better, but there isn't a point where it makes you unbeatable, because then you would have crap players being absolutely unbeatable, and that is awful. If a game got to the point where crap players were, because they had an amazing teams, were unbeatable, then the game requires no skill, and it's become like a who has the best team. And look at Bale. I mean, regular Bale. I mean, a bit lucky with just like kind of the no-look through ball. He wasn't no-looking, but I was just, you know, I just hit Y and hope for the best, honestly. But look at Bale here. The pace is unreal. Bale is another level. So back to the skill thing, and I'll give you my opinion right now. I'm in the belief that as long as you don't go too nutty in making a team good, that there is a point where it can't get any better, really, when you start dealing with the special cards. Yes, It can help you in your level of playing, but you've got to have some sort of basis of skill involved. And that people will probably disagree with everything I'm saying. I really don't give a crap. It's not the point of this video. Anyways, so that's that theory debunked. Kind of we're just reviewing at this point, because we're getting near the end of the game. I mean, I'm 3-1 up. You know, he got a goal back, and I was like, oh, I'm not having any more of that, and I will go in and score, which is really quite interesting, really. I mean, he's had lots of corners, but I don't know, you know, all his chances. He had another chance there with CR7, and it's just like, whatever. It's like, it's a fucking corner, mate. Yeah, but the point of this whole video is, you should be better. Maybe what EA have done is great, you know? Having great players is frankly just the biggest waste of money on the face of the earth, and it doesn't do anything. Because this team, under my idea before, you know, should be scary. And maybe it would be a better thing, you know, it'd be really cool actually, a really cool feature is if there was a way, I know they did this in the past and people cheated. There was some sort of cheating going on, as you'd expect, to like, so you could see the person's skill level instead of their team rating. That would be quite an interesting concept. You know, so instead of seeing a team's rating 87, you're like, oh, he's a rated, I don't know, you could do skill levels 1 through 50. And he's a skill level 1 through 50, and it isn't some sort of deal like, say, Call of Duty's, you know, leveling system. The more you play, you're rating up. More of a, I think Halo 3, way back in the day, had this thing on, like, something ranked. Anyway, like, your skill level would go down if you sucked. Like, if you started playing better, your skill level would go up. And, I get through here and I'm just mugging them off. Anyway, back to the skill level talk. Like, that would be a cool thing EA could do, you know, so you could actually see, instead of looking at the team rating, which I've talked about before, you actually see how good the player is, because basically my conclusion from all of this is that skill level is important along with your good team, as long as your team's not too good, frankly. But maybe skill level is what it's all about, and maybe if you caught, you know, someone who's really good, some pro, got this sort of team, they would absolutely dominate people. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Kind of a different kind of video than I normally do. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, @FIFA Wisdom, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.